Welcome to Mars.
All right, welcome back to Mars Radio. I'm here with my next guest. My next guest goes by the name of Nissh. She's a artist and she's from Fresno, California. Nissh, introduce yourself to the Mars Radio platform.
Hey, I'm Nissh. I'm out of Fresno, California. Hottest thing popping out there. So,
Okay, so Nissh, you're from Fresno, right?
yeah.
Is that where you were born and raised?
Yes, I'm born and raised whole life there.
Okay, and what do you think of when you think of Fresno, California?
Um, well, I love my city. It's kind of like we be turned out there, for what it's worth. But a lot of people get money and stuff out there. More like some valley stuff though. Like kind of like it's different.
So when you think of Fresno, you think of people getting money?
Yeah, got a
Okay,
lot of entrepreneurs out there.
okay, and how would you describe Fresno to somebody that's never been?
Um, Depending on where you're coming from, it probably would be like it's different. It's gonna be different for sure. Anybody that comes, some people don't even know that Fresno is a place. Like,
So people don't know Fresno is a place.
yeah. So like, I've been around like that. I've been a rapper. Like when I tell people where I'm from, a lot of people think I'm from the Bay.
Right.
So because I'm like, no, I'm from Fresno. What's that? Like, like what do you mean?
So
What's
there's people still out there that don't know Fresno's part of California, huh?
right?
Okay. All right. And what is it about Fresno that makes you stay there? Because you said you still live there, right? You wanna be somebody that makes it from Fresno, or are you the type of artist that I'm gonna get a little bit of fame and then move to LA or move to the Bay or move somewhere like that?
Oh no, I want to make it out of Fresno. I lived in Fresno my whole life, so when I started rapping, it's kind of like pushed me to want to get out of there.
Oh, okay, okay. And did you grow up in Fresno with both parents or just one?
My dad's from Stockton.
Mm-hmm.
My mom's from Fresno. Um, I grew up with both parents, even though he's from Stockton.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, but
Okay. So when you were growing up in
my,
Fresno,
I like when I laugh, my eyes get watery.
okay,
Like I'm
I
one of
was
those.
I was like, man, she's crying for Stockton.
Oh no, I'm not. I'm a laugh when I laugh. My eyes get watery. Don't
Yeah.
mind me. Like,
So when you were growing up in Fresno, right? What type of kid were you growing up? Were you like the funny one? Were you the quiet one?
for
Were you
sure.
reading books?
No.
Sports, tomboy, gangster? What kind of kid were you?
As a kid, like younger, I was goofy. I was like always the goofball, the class clown,
Cracking
for
jokes?
sure. Always cracking jokes, talking about everybody. Back in the day, we used to be ranking.
Yeah.
That's what you used to rank on
Yeah.
people. So I grew up in that era. So
So
it's
just
like
capping on people's shoes, their
everything,
outfits, mama
everything,
jokes. That's the kind of stuff you.
everything. Pull up when your mom pull up in that car, we finna burn up the car. Like
Okay. So you were really funny. You didn't mind being around people, kind of like center of attention type situation.
exactly. And then
Okay.
sometimes it's just always been like a natural thing too, because I have like this. I always had like a different style. I'd always been like anti what everybody liked. So
Mm.
like when you see, how when like all the new trends come and everybody be wearing it,
Yeah.
I'll always be the person that want to go find something that nobody know about and start wearing
And
that.
and see, being in music, that's gonna definitely work for you beneficial because you're gonna stand out, right? You don't want to be what everybody else is being. You want to be you. So the fact that you're doing that naturally without even having to be told, it's gonna come across as more authentic, and your fan base is gonna be a lot stronger because of it. So I definitely commend you for being unique and authentic.
Thank you.
Tell me about the love for music and where that comes from.
Well, I always loved music since I was a kid. My mom, she loves music, so I grew up with a mom that's like into hip hop and all that.
Okay.
Grew up. She
What kind of
played
music was she playing for you as a kid?
like she played oldies, but not really. I got the hit mom. So my mom is like 50 years old in the social club
Mm-hmm.
motorcycle scene. So like back in the day, she definitely was still turned up. Like everything that was popping, that was young, she still was listening to that
Yeah.
stuff. Like
So
she's
she just stayed relevant with what was relevant.
whatever trending, she know about it.
Okay. That's tight. And she instilled that in you to kind of staying up on top of things and knowing what's what.
Yeah, and then I'm just me being the anti different person. Always been like, okay, yeah, I like her, but she sounds like her, and then I'll be like, okay, nah, I don't. I always like the first person that sounds like themselves, and
Mm.
then you get like 1,000 other people trying to sound like them or look
Yeah.
like them, or
Copycats.
and it's like, okay, now I don't like you because
Right.
it already been done before.
Yeah. A lot of times.
Right.
Right. So, what was it that got you into music besides your mom always having it around? What made you say, "Hey, I think I can do that"?
Being from Fresno, I see a lot. It's a lot of rappers in Fresno, but everybody, we've never had nobody make it to like big. Like we never had nobody make it to BET Awards. We never had nobody
What about
named
Fashawn?
BET Awards as a performer. No, like for Sean, he's done a lot,
Right.
but it's only so much.
Right.
You know,
You think somebody from your city can be bigger?
yeah, I
That's
think somebody can
respectable.
make it to a bigger point. Like,
Yeah.
and it is a lot of men. So a
Yeah.
lot of men being there makes it hard too. A
Right.
lot of men doing the same thing, it makes it where when people are looking for music, it's too many people to look at. Like,
Saturated.
it's fact, yeah, it's flooded. Like, it's
Yeah.
like I don't even know who to pick because this guy has his music and it's going up over here, and then he has this style and he's on this stage, but he has more numbers. Like, so it's like with
Yeah.
me, I'm really the only female that people really know about. So I really don't feel that competition or the heat of that. Like,
Right. So the fact that you loved music because of your mom, and then coming from Fresno, it was oversaturated with mostly men and no women. You felt like you could be the voice.
exactly.
Okay. And what has been the response for you starting out doing music?
Well, like, okay, when I did my first song, I was like, okay, let's see how this go. I was TikToking before I started rapping, so I was doing everybody dance challenges, like how everybody is. Like, I decided I'm like, once I made Poof and everybody was liking the sound and
Mm-hmm.
everybody's like replaying it in their stories, doing everything, I'm like, well, let me make up a dance challenge or something. So I created my own dance because I dance,
Mm-hmm.
and it went everywhere. Like I had people, viral dancers from TikTok that make up their own dances that are viral. They were participating in it. So it
Mm.
got bigger than what anybody thought.
Right.
And then 2 weeks later, somebody reached out to me, which was John Blaze. He's like a promoter slash rapper.
Mm-hmm.
He was doing local shows, and he hit me up and he's like, "Hey, I see this song's Poof or whatever." He's like, "You want to perform it?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'm down because that's dope." I'm like, "I just made this song like two
Right.
weeks ago."
Right.
So yeah, it was like ever since I've been on the stage, it really hasn't been no breaks like that. The whole 12 months, I probably say like I get like 4 days, a 4 day break, and then I'll be having 2, 3 shows the same week. Like
Yeah. So ever since you started taking it serious, you've been having success.
exactly, yeah, yeah, and
So
it's just been more and more. Yeah,
and it kind of sounds like you started out just messing around, and then like maybe the people were the ones that kind of pushed you
they
to
feel
do
me.
it, right? And they kind of been guiding you to the through the process of becoming a performer, right? Like a promoter just calling you like, "Hey, do you want to perform?" And then people telling you, "Hey, this is dope. You should do this."
Yeah.
I'm sure you got producer friends,
Yep, I got Young Echo. He made Poof Beat. So like he's like one of the main beat makers from the valley all the way to the bay.
right?
Like every bay artist there that had like trending songs, most of their beats are from him.
Mm-hmm.
So like I reached out to my cousin. I'm like, hey, I'm about to do this. I want to rap. I'm like, he was laughing. He was like, I cannot take you serious. I'm like, make me a beat. Like he made me a beat, studied. And that song, that beat came on, they like it automatically drew people attention as soon as the beat dropped. And
Right.
Echo has an ear for beats. Like,
Wait, so Echo's your cousin?
yeah.
Oh, okay.
So he has a ear like no other for beats. Like all the way he does it and make it from scratch and all. He made that beat, sent it back. He sent me like 3 beats, and I just knew that was the one.
For sure. For
So
sure.
yeah.
So what is the reason why you make music?
I really make music because I feel like I'm gonna be successful with it. For the most part, I feel like you can get me and my family somewhere further than I ever thought. So I'm definitely gonna continue doing it.
Yeah. So you do music. Um, your mom put it in your pretty much put it in your lap. People were demanding it, and now you're starting to take it serious because you can see it as a business and a way to provide for your family.
Yeah, and basically I've been making money from it the whole year of me rapping. This is my first year. So like you
Mhm.
can't really stop doing something when you start getting paid for it. It's kind of
Once it
like
starts working, it kind of takes a life of its own.
Like
Yeah.
exactly. I'm like, I
Yeah.
started getting paid 2 months into it, and it's
Mm-hmm.
like because all the numbers of the poof, I started getting checks through DistroKid. I
Mm.
started getting the streaming check from Facebook, the
The
Meta
meta. Yeah.
checks, and I'm like, oh yeah, this is really working.
Mm.
So
Kind of a no-brainer at that point, huh?
exactly. So it's like, oh yeah, let me make another song. Like,
Right. So we recently started playing one of your songs on the radio. Tell us about the process of that record and how that came about.
Sightsee. I be listening to DB by the bag. That beat was just crazy. That beat was just too crazy.
Mm-hmm.
He did his thing on it, but I don't want. I wanted to hear like a female voice, like a female like voice on it,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm like, the took a nigga out of sightsee thing, kind of like came like to my head hearing the beat, like, and it just like made me like I just automatically like it ain't too many like me. Like I'm just like then I'm like let me incorporate some Bay Area. So that that's how the lyrics came like just came together. I'm like let me incorporate the Bay people in it because it is DB song.
Uh-huh.
Like, but yeah, it just naturally came. I ain't gonna lie. I did the project, did like a rough draft, sending it around. And the people was like, nah, that's the one. Like I'm like,
Yeah. Once again, I mean, the people put you in that position, so you might as well keep touching out to them and seeing what they think about it, right?
exactly,
Letting them dictate it since they're the one that kind of told you, hey, you're dope.
exactly.
Yeah, you don't want to get away from your core fan base. That's very, very smart. And so what's the recording process like for you? Are you the type that freestyles everything? You write down, you got a notebook, you use your phone? What is your recording process for creating one of these amazing records that you do?
Recording process. Well, I have an in house studio, so like, once I knew I was gonna be serious about it, I started building my own little.
Yeah,
so
right. That is very, very
so
smart also.
then when I record, basically I write. I got like right now I got hella songs that I wrote, but they just not done yet. Like, or I just ain't went to go record them.
Yeah.
So like I write on my phone with my notes, and then when I go to the studio, I record the rep draft at my own house with Band Lab and my equipment.
Mm-hmm.
So then by the time I'm already listening to it like a regular song, so by the time I fucking get to the studio, I'm just ready to go lay the verse down and be like
Mm.
10 minutes, 20-minute process done. Like
Right. So I'm gonna stay right there for a minute. What you're doing right now is something that the average artist would never do, right? And I would definitely suggest if an artist is trying to get to the next level and take shit serious, to do it exactly how you just described it, right? Because the last thing we're in the studio right now, so I record people all the time. The last thing you want to do is go to the studio bullshitting, right?
you paying for your time.
You're paying for not it's not even about losing money, it's losing opportunity, because when you're in the studio ain't no telling who might be in there or
That
who
too.
might come through, right? So if they just pop in and you know your verses, you know this and this and that, you've been practicing your shit. You never know, a Jace Down, a Little Blood, or somebody might pop in that studio and be like, oh, she's hella raw, jump on this one, right?
Exactly.
Jump on this one, or I'll jump on that, or just because they see you investing time and effort and not wasting it. It's not even about the money. It's like you're taking advantage of your
I
situation.
like to be ready, like
Yeah,
for everything, like, and that's what everything,
yeah.
like photo shoots. I'm over there buying clothes for photo shoots months in
Hmm.
advance,
Yeah.
like for
And it, and
covers
and
and
if you
all.
record it at your home studio, you drive around and listen to it. So
Exactly.
you learn it. Then you'd be like, man, I should have said the instead of duh right there.
See, now you
Or
get look. Now
yeah,
you
or
get
maybe I
me.
should do a pause right here. Or maybe I should have somebody else do the
Exactly.
hook or something like that. You know what I mean? Because it's just giving it another chance to listen to it and catch a whole bunch of stuff. Now when you go into the studio with the producer and the engineer or whoever's in there, they're gonna look at you like, oh man, she's got her shit together. You'd be like, oh yeah, the auto tune on this is F major. You know what I mean? Put a doubler on it, XYZ. So I definitely think that's very smart. And so were you taught that, or it just makes sense to
That
you?
just made sense to me.
See, that's
It
what I'm
just
saying.
made sense.
Sometimes you gotta have common sense can take you a little
It's
bit
so
further.
funny because none of the other rappers that are like around me do that, and they always be
Yeah,
like, "You record, you just listen to it like a song." I'm like, "Yeah," because when I get to the studio, I'm ready to just don't
yeah.
need a phone, throw the phone over there,
Mm,
go in there and just do my thing. You feel me? Don't waste the engineer time, none of that. Let's do our thing.
exactly,
Just get in and
exactly,
out. You feel me?
exactly. So that's good. So you like to write.
Yeah, that's
Have you
right.
ever how are you at like freestyling and stuff like the
Uh,
ciphers, those type of things?
ciphers. They normally let you write. So
Yeah.
with ciphers, I still just write and write.
Mm-hmm.
And if it's like some fast stuff, then I just alter something that I wrote, and for whatever whatever the event is, like what kind of cipher it is,
Yeah.
if it's a topic, like
Yeah.
look at what I got. Okay, let me just switch this around.
Yeah.
Cause
For
I got
sure.
some shit in the vault, like any, like most rappers got a whole bunch of
Absolutely.
stuff.
And it's your shit.
Yeah.
Shit, you can use it whenever you want.
Yeah. So
You can use it on whatever you want.
facts. So
Yeah.
like even with my cipher verses and stuff, people have been requesting me to put them on a song for they can listen to it now. Like,
Yeah.
they like put them both together or something. Like,
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, I got y'all. But I am gonna do that, like, for it could just be a song, because they want to hear it. They like, no, they don't bar, like, cause my bars is stuff that people want to requote. I'm real metaphoric, so like,
you're real metaphoric.
Yeah. So they be like wanting to use that. They use my stuff as captions. They use, like, girls love the stuff I say because it relates to women. So like, it's repost.
How's your TikTok presence? Because
um,
you said that you went viral on TikTok first before you started rapping and stuff, right?
when I did the one song.
Yeah, when you did that song. So I'm sure you're getting lots of support on TikTok as well. Yeah. So you put your songs on TikTok after you make those too?
Yeah, like I put little clips of me like going to a show, getting ready, put the new song, and then everybody started tapping into it.
That's what's up.
So like my first video, Poof, had like 5.9K views. And that was my first song, first visual ever. Like, so that did great.
Right.
Like, the next visual, I didn't drop it until like 7 minutes later. Like, but they loved the song. See, what I like to do is I drop the EP and be like right after Proof, like, and a few more singles. I dropped the whole EP because people were asking me, like, you gonna do an album? Or so I ended up dropping an EP. Well, the song that got the most streams on there was Ain't Shit. So it was like going crazy. They're like reposting it. So I'm like, let me do the video to that one.
Right. Stop right there too. Stop right there. See, you're saying things that then the artists don't think about. Right? You can't do the video to your favorite song. You have to do the video to everybody else's favorite song. Now, if your budget allows you to shoot videos for whatever the hell you want, by all means, have a video to every song. But if you're only going to shoot one video, make sure it's the one that everybody likes. What made you do that, or is that just common sense to you? Also,
that was common sense to me. I'm like, we as artists, we can see the feedback.
The numbers are there. The analytics are there. It will tell you what city your fans are in, what song they're streaming, if it's a male or a female, their age demographic, like, so that way you know where to target. I don't like putting people's business out there like this, but let me just tell you, Jay Stalin told me, he was like, bro, my top market when I was doing, I don't remember what album it was. He was doing his music, and his number one, he's from Oakland. His number one market was Sacramento. He's all, so what do you think I did? I was like, you did a show in Sacramento? He's like, yeah, I did a show in Sacramento, but I moved to Sacramento.
Oh, no, see, I want to move.
He's like, oh, they're fucking with me there? I'm going there.
Yeah.
Think about how many shows, features, popularity. He was giving the people what they want, and that's essentially what you're doing. You put your 5-song EP out there, see which one has the most streams, do the video for that. Obviously, that's the one they're filling the most.
So I did the video. The numbers were out of the world. I did the video, put a little clip on my TikTok, coming soon. Let me remind you, from the Poop Challenge, I have hella people follow me from that.
Right.
Because, I did a dance challenge, and then I did an open verse challenge. I made it where everybody can do something to it. If you dance, you can dance to it. If you rap, get on the verse. I made it an open verse. Right. So I have rappers from South Carolina on there. I have rappers from Baltimore, Florida, and also dancers from them places too. Right. So like, I'm like, okay, when I did Ain't Shit, I'm like, let me drop a little coming soon on TikTok. Everybody tuned into it. I eventually had freaking down there I have like down there 60K, and it's only been like 5 months. Like, yeah,
that's good.
And this is barely my second visual.
Right, that's good that people are showing the support.
And there's a lot of people in the comments too. Like, this video is crazy because this video has over 600 likes. Like, and they're all in the comments. Like, it's hella comments of people from everywhere. They're like, and they want me to see them. They like, I'm slapping your music in North Carolina every day. This on repeat. They're like,
so how does it feel to have people that never met you in person, that don't know you, support you?
It feels amazing. Like, a lot of times I cry about it. I be thanking God and stuff. I'm like, My name known everywhere.
Okay, so I've been doing music forever, so I have one perspective. You're new to music, so I want to see if your perspective would be the same on mine. Have you noticed that people that know you support you less than strangers?
That's a fact.
That's true, right?
It's fact.
That's true. Why do you think that is?
I feel like people close to you don't want to see you do better than them. So
I hate that. That's probably true.
It is true.
Oh man, that's so fucked
Whether
up.
it's your brother, your sister, your mom, your dad,
That's
your grandpa,
up.
like it doesn't. Your cousins, you got to think your cousins, your friends, them your first competition. You've been looking at them like you don't want them to get more money than you, more food than you, more nothing.
Okay, but let me play devil's advocate here. Do you want them to do good?
I do.
So why would they not want you to do good?
But you know I also go back to the fact that like you know how like your grandmother and our moms told us like you can't expect you out of everybody.
1000%.
You have to realize that
if I was right next to you right now, I'll shake your hand. I tell people that all the time. You cannot expect people to be solid like you're solid.
And there's a left and there's a right.
Right.
And there's a truth and there's a lie. Yeah. So there's gonna be people like us and there's gonna be people like them.
People like them. Oh man, I just got an epiphany right here. That's a cold ass album name. People like us. So that's dope. Hey, no, but so I come across people like a distant cousin or like a distant friend or a childhood friend or something, and I'm like, man, I hope they do good. And then, they're not supportive of the things you do and stuff. And I'm like, why? It doesn't cost anything. You know what I mean? Like, I really think that when people aren't supportive and they know you, it's because they feel bad about themselves. Yeah, they're like, fuck, if she goes famous and gets big and gets all this money and shit, and I'm still sitting over here at my fucked up apartment with no job and this and this and that. They're just reflecting on themselves. You know what I mean?
And a lot of times it is that they look at like, especially like don't really like anybody that do music, they're automatic that's close to you gonna automatically look at that. Like especially if it's being like a successful mission for you. So they automatically gonna be looking like, why my music not having that effect? Like
yeah. Like, you're saying if they do music also?
Yeah, when it's like that too.
Definitely jealousy.
Exactly. It's a lot of envy. So you gotta watch like who you bring around and who you really it be like with dudes.
Like right here when you're talking about your video, my video is there's gonna be 2-3 rappers listening and watching this video right now. They're gonna be like, shit, my video was tight. How come they didn't? Because your video wasn't tight, bro. That's exactly. Anyways, no, but yeah, go ahead. Go back to what you were saying.
No, for real, because you thought your video was tight. Your video wasn't tight. And you didn't pick the song that everybody liked. You picked the song you want to do because you thought it was tight as fuck and nobody even liked it. Like, so
you're the only one that likes that song, bro.
So I like pay attention to the feedback with ain't shit, automatically when I said this bar right here it was a caption everywhere. When I said last nigga thought he had the pussy on lock, but I knew a locksmith. Imagine how many women reposted that. Like that's
they could relate.
Like they like, right, my new man definitely was the locksmith. Like
for sure. It's relatable.
So, right. So it's like I say stuff that's catchy too. And every hook it ring in their head. Like I don't just drop anything. I drop stuff like I want my hooks to be like you put it on and you can't when you turn it off, it's still in your head. So like that's why I do rev traps. I send them to everybody. That's what a hook is. It's supposed to hook you. Yeah. I tell people, a lot of people making hooks that ain't hooking.
Right.
Don't make a hook that ain't hooking and then be mad because the song is trash.
And then fuck around and the verse ain't versing. So your song ain't gonna song and your video won't video. Come on.
Exactly. Like a lot of people just want to be in competition with drops. This is my thing too with artists. Everybody want to, he dropped, I need to drop one. He dropped, I need to drop one. And it's like, bro, no, you just dropped some shit yesterday. You trying to drop another video 2-3 days or next week is crazy. You're not even letting your fans fall in love with the project you just did. Like, you giving them too much too fast. They can't keep up.
That's very tricky because it can go both ways, right? You have to have the demand for so much that you're going to supply them with. Right? So if people are checking it and blowing it up, yeah, you could drop another one because they want something else. But if they're not, you're definitely right. Like
you don't want to just keep and see being an upcoming artist, you have to pay attention to all that. Yeah. You don't want to drain yourself and break yourself trying to invest in this for projects that ain't even doing nothing.
Yeah. People that do that probably they got the mentality, oh shit, that one wasn't the one. Let me hit him with another one.
And that's how they think. Like, let me
Yeah.
that look at the numbers on it. I'm gonna go do another one. It's
Yeah.
like you need to really think the project out. You're not even
Yeah.
thinking of. You're just so ready to drop something that you think is gonna be better than the next one, and you're not even thinking right.
And promotion is key too. Definitely got to get it promoted. Well, let's switch gears here a little bit, right? How do you feel about you hang around mostly women or mostly dudes?
Dudes.
Dudes. How do you feel about people that aren't black using the N word?
I don't like it. Really, with Hispanics, I ain't gonna say I don't like it with everybody. With Hispanics, I feel like they get a pass because I'm gonna keep it real. Because
¿Por qué dices eso?
it's because look, it's the difference. Most Hispanics went through the same shit we went through. So it's not like they using the word to slander us or nothing. The only ones that do that be the ones that's like ain't never been been in it over here, like the ones that's like straight out of Mexico and then barely came over here. Now they're like, hey, you damn nigger. But the ones that grew up over here, like with us, nah, it ain't. It's all love because most times 9 times out of 10 they use niggas they grew up with black people and they've been getting called nigga too since they was little.
Right.
So like,
so it doesn't bother you.
It don't bother me for that race. But white people, look, check me out.
Talk to them one time.
White people, I can't accept a white person calling me a nigga, like personally, because I look at it like this: you didn't go through what we go through. Like the police stop us right now, they not gonna do you how they gonna do me. So no, you can't call me nothing like that. You gonna feel like you higher than me then because we're equal, and white people be needing to know that. Like we're not back in the day no more. This is right now.
Right.
Like
that's well said, man. I think that's really really cool. What do you think? You still got your mom's still alive?
Yeah.
Okay, so are you cool with your mom?
Yeah, I love my mom.
Okay, so what would your mom say if you came home with blonde haired, blue eyed Chad talking about this is the one?
My mom would look at me crazy because first of all, she know I don't date out my race, so she would be looking like.
When then he was like, "Hi, ma'am, nice to meet
like,
you, bro."
It's the money, huh? It has to be. Like, what did you give her? Like,
so she wouldn't think that you just fell in love with blonde hair, blue eyed Chad?
Never, like no? Never. She would be like, "Hell no! How much money you got? Give me some."
but she'd be cool with it though, right? She'd be like, "If that's who you love, that's who you love, right?"
Facts. My mom is definitely open. She opens her arms to
Yeah.
everybody. So
I just always like to ask to think, different perspectives. So give me a top 5 artists, male or female, all time.
All time.
Yep. The list is combined, male and female, all time.
Mainstream.
All time, any artist.
Okay.
Your favorites.
All times. I'm like for females.
No, not your favorites. Who you feel is the best?
Oh, the best.
Yeah. Male and female combined.
Okay. The best is. I really listen to bars too, so I'm gonna say Cardi and Lotto.
Wait. Your top 5 of all time artists has Cardi and Lotto in it,
and Nicki.
And out of male and female together, I'm talking about
just 5.
Just 5. One list that includes both.
Okay, dang. See, with dudes, I really don't listen to dudes because I ain't gonna lie. Because since I started rapping,
okay, then your top 5 can be.
It's gonna be females. Because look, basically what I did was I studied the females that are at my like my level, and then all the way up. So that's kind of what I did this whole year too. Like I heard, I ran into Mellow Bucks before she even like started getting exposure. Like I looked into like freaking Cash Kala. Like it was just it's heck of females that rap. Like it's a lot of them.
Okay, so you got Lotto, Nicki, and Cardi. Yeah. Give me the other 2.
Lil Kayla.
Lil Kayla.
Yeah. I'm gonna say. I like Stunner Girl. That's my
Stunner
girl
Girl.
too.
So Stunner Girl, Lil Kayla, Nicki, Lotto, and Cardi. That is not a bad list. That's not. They similar, but they different.
They all different.
Yeah,
I like different. That's what I say. Everybody got their own sound.
Okay. And where do you think has the best music?
Where like city? Like
yeah, what city do you think makes the best music?
Well, I'm from Cali, so for Cali, I'm gonna say the Bay got us.
Yeah,
the Bay holding the whole Cali down. the Bay and then LA. Like they holding it down. They been holding it down. That's
Mm-hmm.
why like me as an upcoming artist, I already know Fresno, me coming out of Fresno, is not gonna get me where I need to go. So
Mm-hmm.
that's why I started getting on the Bay Area ciphers and all that type of stuff
Mm-hmm.
because that's where the music. When people look for music, that's
Yeah.
where they go. When
Right.
people look for music, they go to LA. So I've been getting booked for shows in LA, the Bay Area, and all that. That's how my name is trending all around the
Right.
Cali part.
Dope. Dope. Who you want to work with in the future? Let's say in the next 12 months, you have a Rolodex with everybody's number in there, and everybody. You got the budget for everybody. If you could work with whoever you want to in this next 12 months, who would that be?
Um, I want to work with Aliza for sure. Um, Eventually,
Aliza. Who's Aliza?
Aliza is only one. Aliza is from Shabuya.
Mm-hmm.
She works with Hit Kid and Glorilla.
And
She's
Gorilla,
one of
right?
Glorilla's friends, one of the
Okay.
Boss friends. So they got like 5 songs together. They've been on the road with them lately too. But,
Okay. And where's she from?
I actually don't even know where she's from, but I just love her. I'm like, she has a sound that she doesn't sound like anyone. She has like a deep, raspy voice.
Mm-hmm.
So like, like I said, I like the different
Yeah.
sounds of people.
Yeah.
She don't sound like nobody. So she got like a voice where she be like, "It's only one Aliza." So like everybody love her, like, cause her voice is different. It's like in Glorilla, like how everybody love Glow,
Right.
like it's like that. Like she sound like herself. Like you can't really like.
Got it.
Yeah, that's what people like. That's a standout, and I think that's what kind of got me popping too, because I have my own sound.
Right. Okay. So Aliza.
Aliza for dudes, I want to do a song with like D Steez.
D Steez, huh?
Yeah,
Okay.
Steez fuck with me, the Don fuck with me. That nigga showed much love. He definitely said I could get on a verse, just send him some shit. They like I met a lot of different rappers that's hella down to earth, so it kind of like cleared my vision of how you would think they are, like
Right.
like on some Hollywood shit. So it made me like I'm like I want to do a song with Capo, like how you say his name, Capolo.
Capello.
Yeah, I love him too. His energy,
Capello 304.
he hella down to
Yeah.
earth, like
Yep.
the energy, like lit,
I
like
mixed the record with him and Jay Stalin. Capello 304.
yeah.
It's called "What's the Deal." There's a video out right now. Go check that out.
Yeah, I am. But see, he's a vibe. Like they for the dudes, I would definitely want to do a song with Steez, Capallo 304, like Sad, Big Sad. They show me
1900.
Huh?
Big Sad 1900.
Yep, they show me much
I mixed
love.
the record with him and Jay Stalin too.
Yeah, they show me much love. That's what I'm saying. They actually they follow me back. I
He's a
opened up
dope
for
ass
them.
rapper.
Yeah, he is. I opened up for them. They all follow me back. They all be like talking to me. They interact on my Instagram, everything. Like they're not Hollywood.
That's what's
Like
up.
that.
Cool. Well, shit.
Girls, I want to do I want to do something with Lil Kayla too. That's my girl. That's my dog right there. I feel like I'm already a part of the Lil Kayla we trust. Like because
Lil Kayla, what's up?
No, you know they be saying that Lil Kayla we trust. Like hey, Lil Kayla I trust too. Like that's my bitch. Like I be feel like that was my homegirl or something. Right. The way she rap and her messages make you feel like that's the homie. Like
yeah, she's definitely pro woman. For sure. Yeah.
Like I love her. And then Stunner Girl too. Like I love her too. Like I don't rap like her, but however, she's versatile like me. So I can see us like being a dope ass feature video, being raw, like because
it'd be a whole lot of hand.
And a whole lot of what the fuck going on. But that's both of our shit too. So and y'all be looking out for that merch too, because I got some merch coming. You know what the fuck going on in the department. Y'all be ready for that.
That's what's up. She went with department.
Yeah,
I like that one.
Yeah, I like it, and I like the way it looks. So the merch, it's dope. It's
That's
dope.
what's up.
Then I use the finger instead of the Y, so it's the finger pointing out you, like what the fuck.
Do you have anything else you want to leave your supporters with?
Sightsee is now out on all platforms. Y'all definitely want to tune into that. My name is spelled Nissh. Y'all gonna see that on there. I got an EP out right now, 2 visuals. Sightsee will be the next visual because it's going up. It's like super trending. I love all my supporters, all my fans. I love my family that support me. I love all the rappers in the game too that supporting me. A lot of y'all are showing real love. I love that. Follow me on Instagram. It will be on there. And yeah, like just fuck with me. You know what the fuck going on.
Okay, all right. Well, there you have it. We'll end it there. It's Mars Radio. It's Niche, and we out.
Welcome to Mars.